Twice in the book of Mark, once in Mark 4, once in Mark 6, the disciples encountered Jesus in storms or in some sort of difficult sea condition on the Sea of Galilee. The Sea of Galilee is actually a freshwater lake, but it's big. It's a large place. And so the question sometimes comes is, what does that mean? Was it just Jesus showing off in these two situations, or is there something else? I think there is a something else, and that something else is that the Sea of Galilee in the book of Mark and other places represents a chaotic place. It's a challenging place, a place that suddenly things can get difficult in a hurry when a storm rolls in, for instance. So why would that be put in the book of Mark? What was Mark trying to say? I think it's this. Mark was doing his thing some 30-something years after Jesus' ministry, and he was living in a time when there was a lot of chaos. This was around the time of the Jewish revolt. It was a time when people were having to live with one another, when Gentile and Jew didn't know each other. They had to be in the same place as they were coming to the faith. It was a chaotic time. And in the midst of that, Jesus shows up and calms the storms once, and then he passes them by the second time, kind of like Moses in the cleft of the rock, just going to pass them by, but instead gets in the boat with them in the midst of the chaos. I was trying to visualize kind of what that might be like and why that would be challenging in a situation that maybe I would be in. And I thought of it like this. I can imagine being on maybe the lake here, or maybe a Great Lake, by myself in a rowboat, maybe with some friends, and then a huge storm pop up of something in life that happens. And in one situation, Jesus just speaks the storm out of existence, and in the other one, instead of just passing me by like a God who I can't see, he gets in the boat with me and helps me through. Dark night on the Great Lakes, maybe water coming over the sides, and there is Jesus calming storms and getting boats with us. I don't know what's going on in your life. I don't know what is chaotic. But if there is something like that, and if we can visualize it, maybe that's one of the hopes then, is these two scriptures that remembers we got a Jesus that gets in the boats with us, that calms the storms. Whatever's going on in your life, I pray you read Mark 4 and Mark 6 and find comfort. God bless.